The Fairfax, Virginia Public School District's decision to include gender identity lessons in its curriculum has been making headlines beyond the state. On June 25th, the school board voted to approve the controversial curriculum despite objections by concerned parents. Many argue they won't be able to opt their children out of the classes. And joining us to talk about this is Deborah Gibson, a woman who has grandchildren in Fairfax County Public Schools. Deborah, thanks for being with us.
You're welcome. It's good to be here.
Okay, first of all, how many grandchildren do you have attending public schools in Fairfax County?
Well, right now I have one in the public schools. I did have two earlier in the year, but they had moved.
Okay.
And all of my children were reared in Fairfax County.
Okay. So what upsets you about the school board's decision to include gender lessons about as well as homosexuality in the curriculum, and why are you so upset about it?
For me personally, it seems as though the school board is taking the rearing of the children out of the hands of the parents. And they're trying to take the place of the parents of deciding on what the children should be taught in terms of lifestyle, in terms of choices. And they're eliminating the parent out of the equation.
Okay, now you actually attended the board meeting on June 25th when this curriculum was approved. Tell us about what happened in that meeting.
Yes, I did attend. The meeting was full of parents who were against the vote that was going to be taken. And although there were two board members that were very much in favor of waiting and aligning the curriculum up with the state requirements, the 10 other members of the board were not going to go for it, and they voted it down every time. The parents were not being heard, and there was a real lack of respect, I felt, towards the parents' views.
Wow. Well, you and other parents who are opposed to this curriculum say that you can't opt your kids out of the classes. Why do you say that? How do you feel that way?
Well, the way it ended is that they voted to take certain elements out of the health and put it back into FLE. But they really didn't explain which ones they were. They gave us a lot of numbers, they gave us a lot of articles, but they didn't say what exact points were not going to be taught in FLE and were going to be left in health. And if it's in the health program, parents lose that option of opting their children out. Their children will not be able to be taken out of the class. If they are moved back into FLE, the parents will have the option to take them out. But when I think about that, there were so many parents that were opposed to their children being taught in this manner. I don't know where they will put the children once they're opted out of these classes.
So it wasn't clear as to, whether or not parents will be able to opt their children out of these classes. That's why
it was not clear what type of curriculum they were going to be able to opt out and what curriculum was going to be left in the health program.
Gotcha. Okay. And how is your family handling the school board's decision? What plans do you have?
Well, the plans is that we're going to have to really tighten up at home and really teach our children the values that we want them to grow up with, the values that we hold dear, the values that we base our life on. And my son is talking, hopefully in the future, that he will be able to homeschool his child.
Wow. And how old is this grandson or grandchild?
He's only going into second grade.
Wow. Okay. And have you heard any talk from any other parents in that school district who are actually taking their children out of that school district and planning to homeschool them or put them in a private school?
No, I have. Well, my other son and my daughter-in-law already have pulled their children out, and they are going to a private school. Okay. And my daughter, who has since moved to Prince William County, if this escalates and dominoes into the other counties, she and her husband are already talking about alternatives. They won't leave their children in it.
Okay. Deborah Gibson, thank you so much for your time and for taking the time to be with us today. God bless you.
Thank you, and God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.